Hello, welcome to the online tutorial classes for Vidyavan High Secondary School, and I am Megha ma'am, and this class is for the class 8, and today we will discuss and it's about the endocrine glands from your biology. Okay, so for the very first we have to know that what are the endocrine glands, okay, and what are the function of these endocrine glands. The main function of the endocrine glands are control and coordination. So, as we all know, our body consists of many cells, many tissues, many organs and organ systems. And the main function of these endocrine glands are to coordinate them, to function them properly. Okay, so they have to control and coordinate the body system. Okay, so then we are coming to the control, and as controlling system or control can be divided into two manners. These are, first one is the chemical control and the second one is the neural control. And as the name suggests, the neural control is consist of nerves, and the chemical control is mainly done by hormones and also enzymes. So what are the main differences between this chemical control and the neural control? As the first difference, we can say that according to the association, it is controlled by these endocrine glands, and it is controlled by the nervous system, and secondly, as the nervous system controls the neural control, so it produces the nerve impulses to transmit the control, to transmit the messages. So the second one, the transmission, the transmission is mainly done by the endocrine glands, which produce hormone. Hormone is nothing but a chemical messenger. So the transmission is done by the chemical messenger through the blood. And here the transmission is done by mainly the nerve impulses. So the speed of the chemical transmission is slow than the neural control. So the speed is slow, and here the speed of this nerves impulses are faster than the chemical control. Function of these chemical messengers are generalized and also widely spread, and it acts to the target cell. The hormones which are secreted to the blood and mixes with the blood and go to the target cell to act, okay, to function, it acts to the target cell. But the function of the neural system, the neural control, is generalized. It's localized. So where it works? It mainly works to the muscles, mainly to the effector. Okay. Now in this chapter we have to know mainly about the hormones. So what is the hormone? Hormones is nothing but a chemical messenger which control and coordinate, which help in control and coordination, and it mainly made by protein or steroids. Okay, so the hormones are the chemical messengers and it's mainly produced by proteins and the steroids. Now, from where the hormones are secreted? The hormones are mainly secreted from the glands. And what is a gland? Gland is a group of cells. Okay, done. Now we are coming to the glands. So I can erase it and then I will show you what are the glands. How can we differentiate the glands and what are the categorization of the glands? Okay. So now we are talking about the glands. Glands are mainly of two types. Okay. The first one is exocrine gland and the second one is endocrine glands. Okay. And the meaning of this exocrine and endocrine is here. Exo means outer. Exo means outer and the endo means inner. So the name tells us the glands which secreted inner within the cell is the endocrine glands, and the cells or these glands which secreted out of the cell is called endocrine glands. So what are the differences between these exocrine and endocrine glands? Mainly the exocrine glands are with ducts. They have ducts, and endocrine glands don't have ducts. So they are ductless. Secondly, the exocrine glands produce enzymes and the endocrine glands are produce hormones. The enzymes are mainly used for the digestive system, okay? Digestive enzymes. So, as I tell you, as the endocrine glands don't have any ducts, so how the hormones are work to the target cell? How the hormones travel to the target cell? So it's not that every time the glands which secreted the hormones and the target cells are keep aside, are present nearby. It can be happen that the target cell is here and the hormone secretory gland is here. But how can so any transmission procedure is needed, right? So blood acts as the transmission procedure. So what happens from this endocrine glands where the hormone is produced, it mixes up with the blood and then the blood transmitted to this target cell and acts to it. Okay. So blood transmits the hormone to the target cells. Okay. One more thing, they secrete in a very small amount. So very small amount of hormone is needed for the function, but it actually secretes in large amount. Okay. Large amount of secretion. And the next is they have some brief effect and these have some prolonged effect. The effecting time is small for the exocrine glands. for this enzyme, but the endocrine glands which produce the hormone have the longer effect. And one more very interesting thing is the small change in the secretion of the hormones can produce a disease. If there is a small change in this, change in the secretion of the hormone, it can produce a disease. So small changes in secretion can cause disease. But if there are any changes in the secretion of this endocrine glands, of the enzymes, it changes in secretion. If there is a very small amount, it does not make any change. So these are the difference. I think you all understand difference between the exocrine and endocrine glands. If there any increase in the hormonal secretion, it is called the hypersecretion, or if there any less amount of secretion of the hormones, it's called the hyposecretion. And the process by which, the ultimate process by which our inner body control and coordinates and it balanced, it keep balance with the outer stress and maintain it properly is called homeostasis. Okay, and now we are coming to some examples of the exocrine and endocrine glands. The example of the endocrine glands can be thyroid glands, ovary, okay, and the examples of these exocrine glands are salivary glands, sweat glands, etc. Okay, so today we discuss about the basic things of the exocrine and endocrine glands, what are the control and coordination, and enough for today, and in the next class we will discuss more about this. Okay, thank you.